Welcome to the AI Kids Storytime. I'm excited to share today's story, Tigger Comes to the Forest. Let's hop right in. Once upon a time, in the 100-acre wood, there lived a bouncy little creature named Tigger. Tigger was full of energy and loved to bounce around. One bright morning, Tigger decided it was time to visit his friends. He was feeling extra bouncy that day. Can you guess what he wanted to do first? That's right, he wanted to have breakfast. Tigger loved breakfast, especially when it was shared with friends. So, Tigger bounced over to Pooh's house. "Hello, Pooh," he called out, as he landed right in front of Pooh's door. Pooh Bear was just waking up and he rubbed his eyes. "Oh, hello, Tigger, what brings you here so early?" "I was wondering if you wanted to have breakfast with me," Tigger said, bouncing up and down with excitement. "Breakfast sounds wonderful," Pooh replied, his tummy rumbling. "What do you have in mind?" Tigger thought for a moment. How about some honey and toast, and maybe some of Rabbit's delicious carrots? Pooh's eyes sparkled at the thought of honey. "That sounds perfect," he said, so off they went to find Rabbit. They bounced along the path, singing a little song about breakfast. Bouncing here, bouncing there, breakfast is everywhere. When they reached Rabbit's house, they knocked on the door. "Rabbit, Rabbit," Tigger called, "it's Tigger and Pooh." Rabbit opened the door, looking a bit surprised. "What's all this bouncing about?" he asked. "We're having breakfast," Tigger exclaimed. "Would you like to join us?" Rabbit smiled. "Of course, I have some fresh carrots and some yummy jam." So they all gathered around Rabbit's table, which was filled with all sorts of delicious treats. There was honey, toast, carrots, and jam. Tigger couldn't contain his excitement. He bounced in his seat. This is going to be the best breakfast ever. As they ate, they shared funny stories and laughed together. Pooh told a story about his last adventure with honey. "And then I got stuck in the honey pot," Pooh chuckled, making everyone giggle. Tigger bounced higher and said, "I wish I could have seen that. Maybe we can have a honey pot adventure together next time." After breakfast, they decided to go outside and play. Tigger loved to bounce around and show off his amazing skills. "Watch this," Tigger shouted, and he bounced higher than ever before, flipping in the air. Pooh and Rabbit clapped their paws in delight. "You're the best bouncer, Tigger," they cheered. And so, with their tummies full and hearts happy, Tigger, Pooh, and Rabbit spent the rest of the day bouncing, playing, and having fun together in the beautiful 100-acre wood. They learned that breakfast was not just about food, but about sharing moments with friends, and that made it all the more special. And from that day on, Tigger always knew that breakfast with friends was the best kind of breakfast. What a wonderful adventure they had! Thank you for joining me for this delightful story.